Hi team, well today I want to talk to you about lunch throughput and that line that goes to the door sometimes. That could mean that business is good, or it could mean that service is slower than it should be. And you never know until you actually measure what you're seeing. So there's a couple of things that I can teach you that will help you build up the number of customers that you can serve during a lunch hour. Now, there's a few things that you have to measure to first see how you're doing. Look back at your recent weeks to see how many employees you had on duty during lunch, during the average day. Include everyone. And the second thing you do is look at the number of units made per hour during the busy lunch period. And make a simple division. For instance, if you sold 80 units in an hour and had 4 employees working, that would work out to 20 units per employee working. On the other hand, that same 80 units with 5 employees working would work out to only 16 units per hour worked. So think about 20, 25, and 30. 20 is good, 25 is very good, and 30 is really exceptional. Now, if you're running productivities below 20 units per hour, there's probably something wrong. You might be overstaffed, or your line may really be clogged up and you're not processing people like you should. But let's focus in on how to improve. First thing I want you to do when you go to the store is take out your 3-minute timer. Now, while this timer is timing, I am watching the line, because what I want to see is what the order taker is doing. Now, the key thing to remember is this. The speed of the order taker determines how many sandwiches you will sell per hour. If the line is moving too slow, we see a long line going to the door with a lot of customers in it, a lot of time being spent at the order taking station, and not enough production being done on the sandwich unit. When we look at the hands of the sandwich artists, they're not moving very fast. Why aren't they moving fast? Because there isn't enough to do. Why isn't there enough to do? Because the order taker is taking orders too slowly. The simplest way to fix the problem is to tell the order taker, do not touch the meat. In other words, you can take the order, you can pull the bread and cut the bread, but do not touch the meat and cheese. Just push that bread downstream into production. When the order taker does that, they can increase their rate of order taking. In conclusion, team, most stores can increase their lunch business by increasing the productivity of their line. Usually the problem is at the point of order, where the order taker is doing too much. By making the simple improvement of teaching the order taker to do less, pushing sandwiches into production more quickly, and utilizing the team that's on duty to work a little bit more quickly, you can produce more per hour in your store. So good luck. Work hard to improve productivity during lunch, improve throughput during lunch, and I think you'll find that your store will be more successful and more profitable.